Mayan coffee. No, coffee with Mayan liqueur topped with whipped cream. Watchman 999, what are you doing? Welcome to Whiskey Mystery. Whatever you're drinking, I'm Phil.
I'm Diba.
And we are blind tasting another bottle. Bottle number 116, picked by Graham Fraser. We drank quite a lot of this in our homework yesterday. For the next 12 minutes, we will nose it, taste it, rank it somewhere on the shelf. If it's good enough, maybe it'll pile up in the train wreck of bottles which need to be cleared out soon. This was... I can't Are you looking forward to trying this again today?
Yes, I am in its own character.
Yeah, vodka bacon, we called it. Well, it's funny because when we tried it yesterday, we liked it. And then the more we tried it, we kind of went, oh, maybe it's not that good. But then I wanted to try it again.
Vodka is fine. You to sort of serenade it.
We'll get to that in a minute. This is the glass from yesterday. And I was trying to establish, was it peated or not? And it is, but there's very little left in there, to be honest. But it's not heavy dark char, but there is something. Are we ready for a pour? Let's go straight to pouring then. Here we go. Medium bubbles. Medium troubles. I think I'm going to go for a watered down version. Just a little bit, because I want to see if we can break this apart a little bit. You know, we haven't done legs for a while, have we? Let me see if we can have a look if we get any legs on this. Ooh, that color is a little I turned the saturation up on the camera a little bit. I think I'll have to turn that back down again. Legs are relatively there. Relatively thick, I mean. Yeah, I can see them now. So
I am not that oily.
It's not that oily, but it's not that strong, is it? I'm just going to pour this so we can get a nosing glass underway, because I want to empty this glass and see if the peat comes up. A little sneak peek at the bubbles, not too high. All right, let's...
Oh, it's got a puff of peat.
Yeah. So it's peaty, but not very much. About half as much as the Long Row Red, which turned out to be 50-55 ppm. So this is maybe in the 20s. Maybe a little lighter. So it smells nice though. What are you getting?
Vodka.
Vodka has no smell. The vodka was more from the taste.
But I was getting more of wine. That was my first impression yesterday.
Well, I think... Sorry, go on. Keep going.
Yeah. And it was the sherry. That's more of that wine. That was
yeah.
That area.
Well, sherry obviously has red wine normally. If it's, a dark sherry note can also be a red wine note. I think this had a bit of a misfortune of following Long Row Red because we liked it so much, which is, it's up here. And it was so, kind of earthy and rich and, funky. When we came to this, it was like a much lesser version of it.
Because again, much out of it.
But it does have this slight bacon smoke. Bacon with a bit of licorice mixed in. It's quite an ashy smoke, isn't it?
Maybe a touch of cereal.
Yeah, a little bit cereal. I can't decide if that's winey or sherry. It's probably sherry, right? Oh, actually, let's have.
I think more winey. I'm smelling more winey.
Let's have a look at the ABV. So it didn't taste that strong. 43. Could be 46. I think we're looking at somewhere in there. Let's have a taste. Where's the watered down version? And actually, what do we get on the nose with the watered down version? There is a sort of a candy sweetness over the top. A little bit boiled sweet, hard candy. It's, you know, when the peat is low enough that you don't really get smokiness, but you get earthiness. It's more like that. There's a bit of burnt caramel, like off the bottom of the pan about it.
I'm not getting peat.
Yeah.
The smoke.
In fact, this watered down version tastes like burnt things on the bottom of the pan, doesn't it?
And more savoury, grassy, but not earthy.
No hint of pepperiness in the watered down version. Okay, let's go nosy on the full strength. Oh, this now smells of Oloroso to me.
No.
Yeah, that suddenly was very Oloroso. Maybe something to do with the watery down version, but
very fine pepper.
So we're
Just it's getting more of Oloroso. I swear it's coming. I'm getting a touch of cereal, maybe a touch of sulfur. So probably ashy.
Cereal, maybe a touch of sulfur. This is quite a neutral. I mean, if you think of Longrow Red, which was kind of very dirty and funky, this is a much more sort of mainstream version of sherry and peat. Oh, our Ugadala just suddenly thought of. That's much more powerful, much stronger. But
it's a nice finish, a peppery finish, pleasant.
The thing is, the arrival is very thin, which is why I gave it the vodka bacon name, because first taste,
it's pretty, yeah, it's about short finish.
I would expect, you know, it's quite strong sweetness, but that's not there on the arrival. It comes in almost, well, there's the pepper. It comes in almost neutral spirit. That's a bit unfair, but a very neutral whiskey flavour. And then it kind of rises into a kind of a burnt pepper, a charred pepper, a little chocolate. What else do we get? Yeah, this it's like spiced ash. The ash is very spicy.
But at the bottom, I'm not getting anything now. This fine pepper, set it down nicely. That of mine caramel.
So although it presumably has sherry, it's not very rich. It's not very deep. Oh, the finish. You get these little bursts of kind of spicy ash, little clouds coming in. What did I paint? Let's see. I had originally painted it with quite a lot of dense colour based on the nose, but after tasting it, I had to kind of thin it out in the middle. And it is kind of a thin version of actually, what did, if you think, let me switch back to yesterday, or last episode was Longrow, and you look at how deep and rich this is. It's kind of like a washed out version of the Longrow Red, something along those lines. Okay, time for better or worse than. This is, well, I'll tell you after.
I like it.
Okay, I won't say what that is yet.
Well, it's thicker. It's bad. I like this.
Do you think it has any similarity?
Well, it's very thin, but not watered down. But it's just very thin on flavours.
Could it be the same distillery?
I would never know.
I have a theory. I'm going to tell you the ABV. I meant to do that earlier. It's 46, right? So you people who want to go looking, there's the spreadsheet. We'll get to it in a minute. I brought this up because I thought it could be the same. I'll hold off and tell you what that is in a minute. Okay. Better or worse than? Okay. Edradour Caledonia. That is a dirtier sherry.
Very suffery.
I think I might go for today's.
If you were struck every about prophetic more, but it's fine. It's very unique. I prefer this one
okay.
now.
So pretty close.
Because it's dominated.
That is Edradour 12 Caledonia. So you think it's better? That's down there.
What about you?
Close. I think I might have gone for this.
But this one is more sophistication. It's very unique. Character. It's tricky.
Okay, let's have a look at the spreadsheet. I think we missed it last week. The spreadsheet. So we're looking at 46 ABV, something with a bit of smoke. Well, 46 could be summarized. It could be a Highland Park. No, we only put that one in. Could be this Talisker Amoroso, which is basically an Oloroso finished Talisker. Don't know about Anot. I don't think it's any of the Ardbegs. I'm looking for Pete. 22 years old. I would be disappointed. I think it's younger than that. Not sure about Glen Scotia. Glendronach, Kilkerran, Lagavulin. Wow, there's a lot, isn't there? Longrow, Paul John. I can see that we're about to run out of time. Somewhere, it could be any of these. Right. 5, 4, 3.
I'm still, I'd rather go for the more.
Okay.
That's because it's more unique. It's more tricky.
Do you think it could be from this distillery? That's where I'm going. Because that is Talisker 18.
It's possible. Because it's wine neutral. It's artistic.
It's got that slight vodka bacon. It's got a little bit of vodka bacon about it.
Very similar. In fact, to what East.
That is Talisker 18. And I think this is close. Now,
I go for this.
This is younger and thinner though. Oh, I'd rather have Deanston. It's going to be in the clear out section. Now, okay, let's go through the other things that we have.
Maybe it could be this one.
Red Spot.
But it doesn't have peat.
No, not peated.
I think it could be, but I've got what it is.
Glendronach peated. I don't think it's the Ardbegs. Lejague Sherry Cask. We have that. Now these are all 46%. So these three.
I'm going for this. Because I've got this one.
I'm going for this.
18.
Just remember, I'm going for this first.
Yes.
The Talisker. This is the Talisker Distillers Edition. Double matured in Omarosa cask. This was from our original 24. If it is this one, this is the one we put in first place.
Wow.
And what did we put it above? Lagavulin 16, Ardbeg 10, Ugadal, Lefroy Galore. Is there anything that's currently above? Oh, I think even Isla Barley.
Because it's unique. It's very delicate.
Right.
It is soft.
Let's go to the chat and catch up. Right. Let's scoot back up here. I'm just going to, well, let's say hello to a few people. Aquami was in early. Moronic. Falsgraf. You're drinking bourbon today as well, Falsgraf. Roman B. Aaron. Tim. Donna Pass. Always in. Eric Johansson. Watchman, yes. Well, we know what you're drinking, Watchman. Okay, let me skip down, see if anyone's sending me any notes here. Welsh Taro, I see your vodka bacon. W2F. What am I missing? Yeah. Well, our names aren't really generated to be helpful, but you know, it's more of the feeling that it represents. Let's see. Well, I think
I heard that Talisker have stopped using peat.
no, Talisker's peated, lightly peated. You're definitely not going for any of the others. Right then, I think we are both committing. I think I've led you down this path.
It's the lemon balm.
Lemon balm.
But I'm not getting any lemon.
Well, it's not dark though. It's not heavy dark. It's more on the lighter side of sherry whiskies.
I like it. It's just thinner.
I'm prepared to be totally wrong on this, but
why?
Because there's so many 46s, 46%ers. But I did latch on to this pretty early in my mind. Last chance for you to change your mind?
No, I'm good for this.
Okay, Deepa's going down with the ship.
I'm going to this.
Ready for the reveal? Okay. Number 116 is 46%. It is a no age statement. Looking good. It cost us $82. That is looking good as well. It is an island. And it is a Talisker. I've actually written Isla on here, which shows you that I didn't know at the time. Hang on, I haven't checked. It is Talisker Distillers Edition. Hooray! Where are those fireworks? I deserve some for that, I think. So the vodka bacon. It's because it is so thin on the arrival.
I'm the stuck that 2 years ago it was another one, and today 2 years later it's down.
Yeah.
So sad about that.
You know, it is 2 years, more or less, to the week that we were doing all of the initial drinking of the first 24. Now the video didn't come out until November, because it took us 3 weeks to work our way through all these 24 whiskies. I'm trying to remember what else was up there. I know Glendronach 12 was up there. We had the Costco Speyside.
Kirkland.
Yeah, Kirkland. I'm trying to think what else is iconic, which is up there. We had Longmorn 16, but the blue bottle. We had this beating all of those.
One, please.
So why? Let's go back. Why did you like it so much?
It has its own unique character. That's because it's so light.
And so, but we were charmed, I think, because when we originally started our whiskey journey,
Do you have any more of this?
we have no more.
Oh, that's it.
The first thing we had was Ardmore Legacy, which was slightly smoky and slightly sweet caramel. And I think this was just a much better version of that initial thing that we liked. It's interesting that we preferred this over Ugadal at the time, and that's because the ABV of Ugadal killed us.
Oh, it's a free. It's very light.
I wonder what the price of this is now, because we bought this 2 years on.
Fine. This.
We bought this. What's the date today?
11th October.
We bought this on the 16th, 2 years ago.
11th. Wow.
So it's 2 years since we bought this, and it cost $82 at Total Wine with the taxes.
And you get back today.
Yeah, probably. I wonder what the price is today. We'll have to check it up. May as well put this on the camera. You can have a look. So it's not exactly 46%. It is 45.8. And this is the 2017 version. Now, I was slightly confused. I had to look up Amoroso cask because I suspected this one might be the one. I think Amoroso and Oloroso are an interchangeable word. It's just I haven't heard Amoroso much. Somebody will correct us, but I think it's basically an Oloroso dark sherry. Right. I'm going to give you something as a comparison. What do you think of that?
The guy almost big.
This is something we should have tried in the last episode.
Yummy. I'll add that again.
Better? Okay. Is this one better or worse than this one? Okay. That one.
Oh, wow.
Is our Longrow Red Malbec.
There's something about it. How to describe it.
This one, though, is a sample which I forgot to bring out. This one is the Chilean Cab Sav. 13-year also.
Is that Talisker? No.
No. This is the first one I gave you was another Longrow Red.
Oh.
Which glass is it?
Yeah.
That's that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one here.
They're both different. Oh, that's a red wine. I think it's a...
No, this is red wine, but it's different. It's this is actually a bit lighter, thinner. I feel like that one is richer, more rounded.
And also, it's more smoky, more woody. But this one is brighter, more serious, fresh.
This one is fuller. Yeah, it has kind of the Isle of Barley fullness about it.
It's almost creamy.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Oh, that is super.
Well, Talisker Distillers Edition isn't going to compete with Longrow Red
God,
Malbec.
it's so soft. It's so delicate. That is fine.
Oh no, I've left it on the close-up camera. I always do that.
Oh.
Okay. Did I push my sub button? Let me go over to the chat and see what people think and see who guessed it. Let's see who guessed it. Right. Let me go up a little bit. Bishop Burnboy, getting all SMWS with your names. We are. Although it is something that we've done from the beginning, more or less. And I do really like SMWS names, so. Falsgraph, wow. Gigi, congratulations. Gigi, thanks for picking us Longrow Red last time. Let's see. Who was the first? Who was the first? Let's see. My pleasure, Eric. No, I'm scrubbing down, trying to work out who was first. Donna Pass just had a 200ml Talisker 10. Only Talisker I've had. It was good, but didn't really push my buttons. Definitely got the pepper people talk about. Yeah, and I think we got that.
Different with a 10.
I think this is more or less a 10-year-old Talisker that has been put into a sherry barrel, but because there's no age statement, it could be even younger.
So maybe that's why it's nicer and more fun.
Matthias, were you first? Okay, you know the drill. Top shelf, bottom shelf, deeper side, fill side, or in the middle. Eric, you were second. Okay, I'm going to look to see.
Eric, you were second.
I'm going to look on down. Okay, let's see. Akwami, what are you saying? Oh, chat has jumped. Last week I saw the 2020 edition of this Talisker appear in shops. What was the price on that, Akwami? Can also be associated with faint. Oh, what's that, Falsgraph? Which would come closer to meaning and signify old. Oh, you're talking about something with peathead. Okay. Bishop Burnboy, compare the taste with the spirit having been in the bottle for 2 years.
Wow.
Well, there's nothing left in here. We poured everything into there. But this bottle was originally open and drunk for a couple of months, and then it was poured into this bottle, and it's been on the shelf for 2 years, more or less.
Wow.
I think that's the oldest bottle that we have blind tasted. Oh, Amoroso is a mix of Oloroso and PX, Roman is saying. Oh.
But there's a caramelized sweetness.
Okay.
But it's very subtle.
Okay, fair enough. Well, that, let's see. I'm looking down here. There's a lot of chatting. Donna Pass, interesting that 2020 was the year that Glendronach 18 ended the very old whiskey, just in time for the zombie apocalypse. Yeah. Let's see. Gigi, you're drinking Old Putney 15 to finish a weekend whiskey festival. Very nice. Okay. Deep aside, bottom shelf, under the black art. In there somewhere.
There's the very...
Right.
I have a very specific answer.
Matthias, you have picked us number 117.
The bourbon.
I think I got the spelling right. Matthias, I'm probably not even saying the name right. Ooh, I sense a bit of dust. Let's see what we're going to get with our new bottle. Wow!
Oh, wow! It's almost,
you know,
transparent.
When you see a clear whiskey like that, you think Young Isla
or Newbie
or refill bourbon. Before we have a taste, I said I was going to keep pushing new bottles in. We are going to put in. You can have a nose, but don't say anything yet. What about this one? This is. I'll tilt the camera a little bit. Boutique whiskey, Bunnahabhain, 15-year-old. We are going to be putting that one on the. I don't even know if it's this one, but you know that one's going on the shelf somewhere. We are also putting in another independent bottle, a 21-year Gordon MacPhail from Old Pulteney. Well, from the Pulteney Distillery, so it's not Old Pulteney. It's only 43 ABV though. But that one is going to be going in. That'll be an interesting comparison to the official Pulteney, Old Pulteney 21. And I had a little search for this one for a while. Kilchoman Sauterne finish. And I think on the tasting we had at the distillery, we actually like this one probably the most. Kilchoman Sauterne going in here somewhere. More will be going in next week, but that is 3 more. Right. Oh. Let me check the chat, see if there is any questions that I have missed. Let's see. Glendronach 21 is 25 years old now, Watchman is saying. Yeah. Let's see. Hope it's not a bourbon. Well, yeah, definitely not looking like a bourbon, is it? Watchman, that's Lagavulin 8. That is a sniper shot. Yeah, but it could be, couldn't it? Yeah, 500ml bottle, Jameson. But it wasn't too expensive. $64 or something like that. Let's see. Let's see, Graham Fraser. Amoroso can also be called medium cream and a blend not considered to be a better version of sherry.
It's not that creamy.
Right.
It's different. I got to try it.
So that you're not getting peat?
I'm not tasted.
Yeah, but on the nose. I'm not smelling any peat here either, so.
You have a stronger smell than me.
I smell stronger than you? Peat.
I cannot taste it.
Come on, deeper.
I just get it. It's very nice, very strong ABV.
How strong?
Maybe you need to give me Optic, then you give me comparison. Oh, no, I'm getting beef. Yeah, but it's very light.
Watchman 999. You might have.
Oh, wow.
We'll find out on Thursday when we reveal bottle number 117. Give me some more of that.